amid a social media feud between President Trump and California Gov. Gavin Newsom. The federal government announced its intention Tuesday to cancel nearly $1 billion in pending funding for the state's long-planned, high-speed train. Letter to California High-Speed Rail Authority CEO Brian P. Kelly on Tuesday, the U.S. Department of Transportation outlined the government's reasons for pulling funding. State has not come up with its own promised funding, will miss a 2022 completion target and has recently reconfigured the project outside the bounds of a federal pact for funding, Railroad Chief Ronald L. Batory wrote. Federal department will obligate $928,620,000 in promised cash, but California will be given a chance to argue its case, Batory said in the letter. Also said the Trump administration is exploring all available legal options to recover $2.5 billion in past federal grants for the project. Newsom last week announced plans to scale back the $77 billion project. Rather than taking travelers between Los Angeles and San Francisco as originally envisioned, the train will now seek to bridge the Central Valley cities of Bakersfield and Merced. Construction of that 160-mile stretch is underway. Trump reacted to Newsom's announcement on Twitter last week. California has been forced to cancel the massive bullet train project after having spent and wasted many billions of dollars. They owe the federal government $3.5 billion. That money back now. Whole project is a green disaster. The governor responded by noting that the project had not been scrapped and that the president was desperately searching for money to fund his proposed border wall. On Tuesday, Newsom argued that the funding U-turn was more about California's opposition to Trump's declaration of emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border than the efficacy or revolution of the train project, which has long been opposed by the state and national Republican establishment. California on Monday joined 15 other states in a lawsuit challenging Trump's emergency declaration, which allows the president to tap into funds unapproved by Congress for a border wall. It's no coincidence that the administration's threat comes 24 hours after California led 16 states in challenging the president's farcical national emergency, Newsom said in a statement. The president even tied the two issues together in a tweet this morning. This is clear political retribution by President Trump, and we won't sit idly by. This is California's money, and we are going to fight for it. State Senator Weiner, D. San Francisco, said the state is not ready to concede. We will fight this illegal action as we have with many of this administration's unlawful undertaking, he said in a statement.